Located in southwest Virginia, Dickenson County is home to some spectacular views, like this one at Breaks Interstate Park. Part of it is in Virginia, and the other part is in Kentucky. Breaks Interstate Park was given its name by Daniel Boone when he passed through the area in 1767. It's one of only 2 state parks managed by 2 different states, Kentucky and Virginia, and was created by an act of Congress. Park leaders worked with the Virginia Department of Forestry here to perform the first prescribed burn to prevent larger wildfires.
So what the Breaks is this 1,000-foot deep canyon centered in the middle of the central Appalachians here in Dickenson and Buchanan counties. And it's basically, we've got a 5-mile canyon that's probably one of the deepest and most rugged in the eastern United States.
Dickenson County is heavily forested, mountainous country. Broadband access is improving, but right now only 62% of the farms here have internet access. But the terrain is friendly for raising certain types of livestock.
Our land here is ideally suited for sheep production. It's hillsides, predominantly mountain pasture. We can run about 5 ewes where we could 1 cow. And the acreage, most of the farm acreages here are smaller. So you could have a pretty good little flock of sheep, 25 or 30 ewes, where you could only run 4 or 5 cows.
Most livestock producers are raising sheep or cattle on land that was strip mined and later restored as the economics of the coal industry changed. That's the case for Freddie Mullins, who with his wife Karen raised 25 cattle on his property. He also has an impressive collection of restored farm wagons and other vehicles from the pioneer days.
There was a coal wagon. Like that, let your coal come out the back.
This camper is another example of what early agriculture was like in Dickenson County.
It's what the sheep herder lived in when he's out on the open range. They put his bed right up there.
It's got a table that pulls out.
Mullins also has a working spring well on his property, and he can remember a time before households had running water in their homes. One of the people involved in improving the water supply here is Bud Phillips. He's a retired judge who also served in the Virginia House of Delegates and worked on drinking water legislation in Dickenson County. Now he spends his time raising 100 Angus beef cattle with his son.
Originally, the mountains here were a bastion for people coming from Europe, primarily looking for cheap land. And they came into this area right after Daniel Boone, late 1700s, early 1800s. And they bought tracts of land here on the mountains, and they put their farms together and grew subsistence crops, hogs and sheep primarily. And then later the coal mining and timber companies came.
Phillips was also involved starting the Coalfield Agricultural Center near the Red Onion Prison. In addition to processing beef cattle, there's also space for ag in the classroom presentations and equipment for farmers to use. The Virginia Farm Bureau was also involved in this project, according to Wise Dickenson County President Gwen Fleming.
After we got some funding, McFall Excavating from here in Clintwood and JWT Enterprises from here in Clintwood donated equipment and man-hours to level off the site.
Dickenson County has 108 farms, covering 10,617 acres. In 2022, the annual market value for agricultural products was $499,000. Most of the farms here are less than 50 acres. Livestock covers $400,000, with cattle and calves making up $299,000 of that. Sheep come in at $67,000, and horses bring in $12,000. And sometimes horses inspect and block the path of visitors to Bud Phillips' farm. Crops come in at $99,000, with hay leading the way at $77,000. Betty Dotson is one of several beekeepers operating in Dickenson County. There's a bee club where enthusiasts meet once a month. Dotson is comfortable around the bees, and she isn't afraid of getting stung.
They're used to me, but generally they have their business to take care of, and once you come around them, it's like any other pet.
Carving a working farm out of the steep slopes of Dickenson County has been a challenge for generations. Whether they're farming on restored mine land or building ag infrastructure, the people of Dickenson County are determined to keep agriculture an important part of the county's character for generations to come. In Dickenson County, I'm Burke Moeller reporting.